Good morning and Assalamu alaikum class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Today is 7th of February 2024 and today is Wednesday. In the previous lesson, we have started our new unit number 9, Earth in the Solar System. And in that lesson, we have discussed about Sun and all the planets that are present in the solar system. We have discussed about the what is the sun, which is actually the ball of the hot gases. It is also a star, and we have discussed about the planets, the sequence of the planets. That the planet total number of the planets are eight. That are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Then we have discussed about the planet Earth, that the planet Earth having the different movements. That number one is the spinning of the Earth, the revolution of the Earth, and the tilting of the Earth. We had also discussed about the shape of the Earth, that the shape of the Earth is actually flattened, slightly flattened at the poles, and it is a little bit swollen in the middle. That is the shape of the Earth. Now we will discuss about the movements of the Earth one by one. First of all, we will discuss about the spinning Earth. The first movements of the first one is spinning Earth. The spinning Earth. The spinning Earth is also called as the rotation of the Earth. What does the spinning Earth means? Spinning Earth means that the Earth can spin on its axis. The Earth can spin on its axis. What is the axis? This is called the axis of the Earth. And what is the axis? Axis is the imaginary line that can start from the North Pole to the South Pole, and it can divide the Earth into two halves. It can divide the Earth into the northern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere, and the second part is called southern hemisphere. The upper part is called as the North Pole, and the lower is called as the South Pole. And when the Earth can spin on its axis, it can give the day and the night. When this portion is closer to the sun, if there is the sun here and this part is in front of the sun, this portion having the day and this one having the night. And when it will rotate on its axis, then this portion will come in front of the sun, and this portion will move to the back side, and then this portion having the day, and then this portion having the night. as we see that this is the globe, and we can also see the spinning of the earth like this, that the earth is spinning on its own axis. This is the axis of the earth, which is shown in the globe, and it can spin like this, that it can spin on its axis, which is the imaginary line. This axis is the imaginary line which can start from the North Pole to the South Pole, and it can divide the Earth into two halves. Okay, and when this portion is in front of the sun, when this portion is in front of the sun, this portion having the day, and the back side of the Earth having the night. And when after the spinning, the front portion move towards the back side, and the backside portion come in front of the sun, and it having the now it having the day, and the backside having the night. So we can say that due to the spinning of the Earth, we can having the Earth will show us the day and the night. Now, the second movement of the Earth is revolving Earth, or we can also say that revolution of the Earth. Second movement of the Earth is the revolving Earth. The revolving Earth means that the Earth having the second property, that it can has the ability to revolve around the sun. It can revolve from this position, and it can complete its orbit and come to the same position. And it takes almost 365 days, 48 minutes, and 46 seconds to complete its one uh, revolution around the Earth. It means that we have discussed in the previous the first movement of the Earth, that is the rotation, that it can spin on its own axis, as well as with this spinning on the axis, it can also having the property of the revolution around the sun. And after due to the revolution of the Earth, it can give us the different years, and it can complete its 1 year in 365 days, 48 minutes, and 46 seconds. Okay. Now the third property, or the third movement of the Earth, is the tilting Earth. What is the tilting Earth, and what does it means? The third movement of the Earth is the tilting Earth. What does the tilting Earth mean? Tilting Earth means if we see the shape of the Earth, the shape of the Earth it is not straight. Earth is not straight. It is a little bit tilt in a position. बिल्कुल अर्थ स्ट्रेट नहीं है, ये थोड़ी सी टेढ़ी है. जैसे हमने ग्लोब में मैंने दिखाया था कि अर्थ जो है वो थोड़ी सी टिल्ट है ऑन इट्स एक्सिस. इफ वी सी हियर, इट इज नॉट स्ट्रेट, बिल्कुल ये स्ट्रेट नहीं है लाइक दिस, इट इज अ लिटिल बिट टिल्ट. And because of the tilting of the earth, there are some factors that can happening, that in the same way that spinning of the earth, it can give the day and the night, and due to the revolution of the earth, it can give us it can complete 1 year. And now because of the tilting of the earth, it can give the different seasons of the year. Just like there are the four different seasons: summer, winter, autumn, and spring. And how these seasons are happening, we can see in the diagram. If we see in this diagram, in the middle there is the sun, and there are the four earths which are in the tilted position, and it can show the different seasons. If we see the first of the earth, here the earth having the rays of the sun that are falling vertically on the northern hemisphere, and if it is having the sun rays directly that are falling on the northern hemisphere, it will become much warmer, and due to getting much warmer, it having the summer season. And as the southern pole are not getting the sun rays, so it having the season for a couple of months, having the season of the winter. Okay, in the same way, when the earth will move in this direction, it having the season that having the vertical sun rays, the summer, the sun rays are falling on the front of the earth, that is on the front side, it having the summer, and the back side having the winter, and these two sides having the autumn and the spring season. Then when it is moved again in front of the sun in this direction, this portion will not getting the sun rays, so this portion having the winter season, and this portion having the direct sunlight, and so this portion having the summer season. Again in the here the seasons that are present is autumn, and here the season which is spring. So it is clear from this diagram that some part of the earth that are positioned closer to the sun, having for certain time of the year, that having the summer portion, summer season, and the area that are further away from the sun at other times of the year, that having the winter. And the other the northern and the northern portion having the summer, and the southern portion having the winter. So this that is how we can get the seasons. Now I am telling you some questions. I am writing some questions on the board regarding this topic, and you have to do the write down the answers in your notebook about related to these question. We have done six questions already. Now the question number 7 is, what is axis? What is axis? The axis is the imaginary line that can start from the north pole to the south pole, and it can divide the earth into two halves, northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. You can also write it down that it is an imaginary line which can divide the earth into two halves. You can also write it as it is the imaginary line which can start from the north pole to the south pole. It can and divide the earth into two halves. Okay. Now the question number 8 is, how day and night occurs. How day and night occurs, you have to write down due to which movement of the earth the day and the night occurs. I have already told that due to the spinning movement or the rotation of the earth, we can get day and night. Okay, the next question, question number 9 is, how much how much time is taken by the earth revolve around the sun. Here you have to tell the time, how much time Earth will take to revolve around the sun. I have told that Earth will take almost 365 days, 48 minutes, and 46 seconds to revolve or to complete its one revolution around the sun. Okay, now the last question, that is question number 10, is through which movement of the earth through which movement of the earth we can get seasons. Okay, the last question is through which movement of the earth we can get seasons. The movement of the earth which can get the season is the tilting of the earth. So I have I have already told the answers of these questions, or you can also take the help from the book, or you can also take help from the internet. It's your own choice, and you have to complete all these questions in write down the answers of all these questions in your notebooks. And I hope you have understand about the topic, that is the movement of the earth, very well. And in the movement of the earth we have discussed about the revolution of the earth, the spinning of the earth, and the tilting of the earth. So finally you have to complete when you will come to the school all these questions. Total question that we have done till now is are 10, and you have to complete it in your notebooks. Okay, that's all from my side. Allah Hafiz.